Hello and welcome to Steve Says So, and SoCal Val Says So too.
A new day, another morning after, leaning back on my chair in a greasy spoon cafeteria. Last night was some beer hilarious done our way, but again we're back in the light of day, chatting shit sitting at the wall table.
Dudes, another day, another video. So today is Monday. Tonight we'll be going to Raw. And notice I'm on my own. So Neil and Nathan have gone to they've gone to an access session somehow. I don't know how they're doing it. I'll explain all in a moment. And Darren has gone to I can't remember the name of it now, but it's outside of New York, and basically it's an area where he used to live and study, I think, and work long time ago. So he's gone there to go and visit. So he's gone off on a train somewhere, so that's cool. Oh my word, what a night. So it's about, what's the time now? It's 12 o'clock. I've had a very late small breakfast, very tired. Absolute disaster last night. So we've gone to Wrestlemania, obviously. You would have probably just seen the video, and it was alright, but it was a little bit of a letdown, really, if we're honest. I've not posted loads of videos of the actual event there because, well, you can watch it on the WWE network for only $9.99 a month, or it might be more by the time you see this. And it finished really late. Everyone in the stadium was tired. You had the main event, the women's main event, the Fatal 3-Way, and to be fair, it was a bit flat. The audience was flat. That wasn't necessarily reflective of the match. It's because we was all so exhausted, like 8-9 hours in the stadium, obviously, and then add on to your travelling time. And this is where it got really bad. So the event finished at midnight. We're all very tired. Bear in mind, we're still sort of, your body's still adjusting after a week or so with the different time zones. And we've got into a queue for the trains. Obviously, that we had the tickets sorted out from WWE with the travel packages, and lots of other people getting the trains as well on the New York Transit line. Engine number 9 on the New York Transit line. Anyway, there's a song in there somewhere, and it was a joke. We got in the queue probably 10 to 1 because by the time we got there, there was quite a few people in the queue, and then it started raining at 1:30. We're still in the queue. They were sending one train at a time. It was an absolute disaster. Then it was really raining hard. We were soaked through. It wasn't obviously just us, literally thousands and thousands of other people. We got on our first of 2 trains at 3:05 in the morning. So we'd been out there for 2.5 hours, but bear in mind we'd been outside anyway for the whole event because it's an outdoor stadium. We were soaked to the bone. All of us were shivering, because you shouldn't be out when it's cold and wet like that. We was exhausted, we was tired. Got on the first train. Eventually, they're holding the trains there. It was just everything. I could go into it in detail, but basically everything that could go wrong with it went wrong. And it wasn't just us; it was affecting thousands of people. It's really tarnished the event. All of us have said, unless WWE make WrestleMania shorter again, i.e. not 8 or 9 hours long, unless they sort out much better access to the stadiums, because we had, there were some issues with the stadium as well for 33. Unless they sort these factors out, then we're not going to be going to another Mania. It's as simple as that. Because you got to think about it. We've spent thousands and thousands of pounds for this event. We could have gone on a 5-star cruise for that kind of price. Now I know it's wrestling, that's what we do. That's what we do. But it was dangerous in the end. You had kids there as well. And you can't have people out in those kind of conditions like that for that length of time and also expect them to be absolutely fine. So because it wasn't fine. so that was that. We've managed to get a couple of hours sleep. We managed to get back to the hotel after getting onto another train, which stuck around in the station for another half an hour. Then we had to get an Uber from the second station because all the tubes, or metro trains, had stopped by that point. And there was no explanations from staff. No one was helping whatsoever. It was just a joke, and it was lucky that there was 4 of us, because had been on, let's say, on my own or someone else been on their own, it doesn't matter who you are, you could have been in a very vulnerable position. The train station we got off at was dodgy as there was like people going on, like massive fights going on. There was like drug dealers getting into fights with pimps, and I'm not exaggerating, we literally saw that. It was not good. So we're all very tired. The guys have gone off. Hopefully today's going to be better. For me, it's going to be a little bit more mellow today. It'll be the first day that I'm actually spending most of the day on my own. So I'm about to head out. I'm going out on the tube or metro. As I've mentioned earlier on in the videos, I'm a massive Ghostbusters fan. So I'm off to go and find some Ghostbusters locations, along with the other ones that I saw the other day. So here we go. Here's to a better day. New start. It's a Monday morning. We're going to do this. Time for Central Park, more Ghostbusters locations, and Raw. The weather was gorgeous, and I was feeling much better after having something to eat and having a bit of rest. And I wanted to go and see some Ghostbusters locations again, what with it being my favourite film. So I had an awesome time there. Darren was off doing some shopping for his family, and Neil and Nathan were at another access session. So we was all chilling and doing our own thing, and we met up shortly after this was taken and got ready to go to Raw, which is coming up next. Long day, it's not finished yet, but we're feeling a lot better than we were earlier on. So we've just got to the Barclays Centre, and it's starting to fill up. We've got fantastic seats. So again, these were with the Platinum travel package. So we're in row C, row D, something like that. Basically, we're in the 4th row of the first risers. So if always looks further away on the camera, but it is so close. It's such a good view, and the stage is right there, so we should have a really good show.